literally is way too cracked at the game. I forget, Insomnia Virus.
Right.
Dude is fucking way too cracked at this game. Because, well, when you get up there in, like, round 700.
Right.
Like, he's the guy who got freaking round, what was it, I think it was 1115? On Outbreak.
Damn.
Because they upped the round max.
Oh,
like,
okay.
where, well, like, you know, when it usually stops counting after, like, maybe a couple hundred rounds? Well, it now counts up to, like, round 1115?
Round 115.
Yeah.
Element 115. We out here doing the thing.
See, yeah, do the thing. I'm probably just gonna freaking wire up the G Fuel here.
Wait, G Fuel, my guy?
No, it's literally just the term.
Right, I was about to say, I was like, fam,
Who's your supplier?
Who's your supplier? Facebook Marketplace. Don't tell anybody.
That's a fat yikes if you're getting it from there, my gamer.
Why? It's where all the scalpers hang out.
Especially with them dummy thick PS5s.
Man, when I first got here, I used to see them all the time. Now I don't see them at all.
Fam.
I maybe see like 2 to 3 posts on Facebook Marketplace, and I don't see them anywhere on there anymore because like people here, majority of the people on my friends list, like I'll actually count how many of the people currently on my friends list have a PS5 as their
Bach,
name.
Robbie, Juga, C-Tech.
Alright, let me see. Well, just personally, I have a lot of people on my friends list that I don't remember anymore, but like...
I have a fat 30-something.
Alright, let me see, Emerald Tap, jeez, my dad.
You are my dad.
The black kid.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, no, I used to game with this guy named, Duh Black Kid.
Duh, Black Kid.
Yeah, BLAQ.
Yikes. Blackwood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Dude, I went to like a place that's like an EB Games kind of thing, and they were selling like 4 Xbox Series X's.
Oh, damn.
For like €600. And I was like,
no. You can most likely get the PS5 pretty easily. I don't know where, but like it's...
there was
they're out there.
I saw a Destiny 2 edition PS4.
Yeah, those are cool. Those are like, if I could get one sealed in box, I would never open it.
Yeah, you'll never get one in box.
The sad thing, well, there's probably somewhere one in box. Just, you know,
collecting
you gotta...
dust.
Yeah, it's collecting dust. That's the main thing about all the things that I like to collect is they eventually collect dust, but eventually I'm like, hey, I want to have some money on the side. I'm gonna get rid of it. That's
like, I'm just so confused. Like, there was like 3 Xbox Series X's, 1 terabyte consoles, and there was an Xbox Series S, and I was like, why? Why are you here?
Why are you here, you entertainment media station?
There was a thing for the Xbox 360 to like allow you to play DVDs. I'm like what?
Let's be real with this. When it came down to it, during this entire wars and everything, it's been, well, at the start it was PS2 over Xbox. Let's be real about it. There were a few games to play on Xbox, but not all of them are classics. No. There are quite a few, like, indie titles that are cool, fun classics, but you play them once and then you're like, okay, I'm not gonna touch it, like, for a while.
Yeah.
Xbox 360 over PS3.
I saw a couple N64 games, too.
Damn, I haven't seen an M64 game in fucking years.
I think one of them was like Mario Kart, I think.
Fuck, man, if there was Mario Kart in the fucking box and they were selling
Oh,
it at,
there
like,
was an N64 game in box too. I just don't know which one it was.
Were they selling the original MSRP, or were they selling it upmarket MSRP for all these freaking elitist fucking collectors?
I think it was like for like €10.
Dude, you should have swiped that up, man.
But I don't even have an N64, my guy.
You don't need an N64. You go sell that bitch on eBay.
Who wants this thing?
And hey, it's always cool to think about. It's like, man, you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna like, disconnect off the internet for a while, or hey, maybe I'm going somewhere that's not doesn't got a good TV to play the PS4 or whatever. I'm gonna hook up my N64.
I would love to have an N64. Like honestly, that'd be sick.
I used to have a Super Nintendo with Super Mario.
Damn, you had an SNES? Damn.
Yeah, and Yoshi's Island, dude.
Oh my guy.
Yeah.
The coolest little console I had was the Game Boy Yellow.
Coolest console I had was the Game Boy Advance SP, the red one.
I had the one with like the gray and black design.
Ooh. Yeah, that was the second one I had.
Oh, dude, actually, tell a lie. Here's the ones that I saw, like the special edition, like PS4s that I saw in the game store. There was Destiny 2, there was God of War, and there was Final Fantasy 15. Those are the ones that were actually in the window. Ah. Roth, has you died? He's dead. Free. Big sad.
No.
Oh, Roth, you're alive.
Whenever I travel through my house, it like disconnects and reconnects my headset. I am wireless.
Yeah, like it was weird to see so many special edition classic PS4s for sale.
See, I probably would have, if I had the money, if I had like a lot of money, I would just grab those up and then keep them for a while. Collector's editions. 10, 20 years
I would
later,
have kept
like,
the Destiny one, no problem.
Oh hell yeah!
Dude, they were even selling a copy of Ghost of Tsushima in the Steelbook.
See, I don't know, like.
I was like, is the person who sold this an idiot?
Yeah. After I'm done, maybe, depending on how they go, a round or two of Crucible, do you want to go run strike?
Run strikes? Heck yes,
yeah,
my guy.
I'm trying to get,
I need some solar orbs.
I'm trying to get back into the groove of PvE more than PvP. I haven't focused too much on PvP aspects of games.
I just don't care about Destiny PvP. PvP, big poop.
Well, first-person shooter PvP, big poop now.
I still enjoy a game of Modern Warfare every now and again. Maybe even COD 4.
Look up basically almost. I watched a video on this whole like cheating program. He actually knows what he knows what he's talking about when he's talking about. The above average person. More.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like.
Like he showed one of his buddies basically whip up one of these like type of programs in less than a couple hours.
Yikes.
Imagine somebody with more time, more dedication to cheating, whipping up one of these programs for themselves.
Instaban.
No, dude, they're undetectable.
Yikes.
It's as detectable as the fucking Cronus.
I don't know, it's just like, if you suck at the game, you suck at the game, do better. Like, I'd never fucking pull out a program to fucking help me do better. I just naturally get better as I learn. Here, you little bastards. Hey. Come here.
I think that the PS5 has made me want to have more is these upgraded components.
Yeah.
I went out and basically spent almost the price of a fucking brand new. I went and spent more than it takes to buy a fucking PS4. I could buy 2 PS4s, fuck, for how much I spent on my monitor.
Yikes.
Just to have the 122 hertz.
Like, I don't know, like part of me is looking forward to being able to play at a higher frame rate, but I just feel like it will take me a while to fucking get used to it.
It takes about a week or so, realistically. Like, for me, it took me about a week just because of how my eyesight is, but like for just general gameplay, I prefer it. Because, like, I'm not sitting here fucking... Like, people are not moving faster than me. You know, like, I'm able to... The display is smoother. That's the thing. Everything moves more fluidly.
Yeet!
But yeah, Fallout Plays also, I gotta make the drink here, but Fallout Plays also came out with a video. If you are looking for builds to do like VOG with that don't include Anarchy, and that can be basically relatively like, you know, can melt Templar just as much, then
Sleeper seems to be a good option regardless.
I might go with Sleeper after the Anarchy nerf, depending on the Anarchy nerf, because this is the thing that I know that people are basically screaming from the high top that it's getting nerfed into the ground.
Yeah.
I don't think it's getting nerfed into the ground. I think it's going to get nerfed to where it needs to be. It shouldn't be the Gjallarhorn. What people consider this now is it's the Gjallarhorn of D2.
Yeah.
Gjallarhorn was used for everything. If you didn't have Gjallarhorn, fuck off. Kind of shit. That was the D1 days.
The pinnacle of real shit.
Yeah, the pinnacle of LFG toxicity. And
you ain't got this, heck yourself.
And it's realistically back again with Anarchy. If you don't got Anarchy, fuck off. And most of the time, people are trying to get that from there. That's that. It sucks, but it is what it is. But I think that people are definitely going to, I think people need to more so see how Bungie's been with weapons in the recent time, and they haven't completely nerfed weapons into the ground, unless they're just like evading nerfs. Like the weapon basically just the nerf didn't do enough. Then you'll see another nerf and another nerf until it gets to where they want it to be, or it can't be used in the way that people are using it.
Oh yeah, like it's just, there's always going to be something that will be the king of DPS, and then Bungie will realize that and be like, okay, let's tone this down for a second, because this is not how we want gunplay to be.
They're trying to prevent Gjallarhorn incidents from happening.
And people are constantly asking for Gjallarhorn to be back. No, they realized their mistake when they brought that gun into the game.
I don't want any weapons to be brought back from either Sunset if they're Pinnacle, and I don't want them to be brought back from D1 if they're like a S-tier exotic, because unless they're being brought back with the original perk and the original way they were, there's no point. I want to see underused exotics from D1, like Zavala Supercell, but we got Risk Runner for that. I would still like to see it come back. It'd be more cool. It'd be cooler.
It'd be nice to have a kinetic, like, elemental weapon, but I know they won't throw it in the kinetic.
Yeah, well, no, they throw it in the special. But it'd be more cool to see different exotics with relatively the same, along the same lines, kind of creating subcategories for exotics.
Yeah.
Like Risk Runner and Zavala Supercell. Like, these are two identical options if you want to run maybe SMGs aren't really good one season. Like they're just completely trash one season, but auto rifles are in fucking
I mean, like
there.
regardless, when it comes to
You still
PvE, Aikilos has still been an extremely viable choice.
People are asking for Pinnacles to come back. Like,
I would like to see the arms day
sure,
come back. I would like to see like get into a specific level of Banshee's kiosk and having a gun quest.
I'm pretty sure you can guess what Pinnacles people want to come back.
No.
My
brain is everywhere today.
What Pinnacles were meant to be hit with Sunset?
I have no idea.
Luna's Howl,
Oh,
freaking not Forgotten, Recluse,
oh,
mainly Mountaintop and Revoker since they were prime
the ritual
targets.
weapons.
The ritual weapons for PvP.
You said pinnacles, and I'm like,
They're pretty much it's pretty much a pinnacle weapon. Like it's like it's easy to get. Like I'd say the easiest to get without evolving was Recluse. You just needed to get the base.
I soloed Recluse. That was easy.
Like Recluse was, same here. It was super easy to get in PvP.
Yeah.
But I would more so say that Luna's Howl and
I never got Not Forgotten. I got Luna's Howl, but I never got Not Forgotten.
Yeah, I never got any of them. So I was like, okay, I don't really care about those ones. I got Revoker. I earned Revoker on my own.
I soloed Revoker and Recluse at the same time.
Yeah, I got Recluse and I got
Recluse just before the end of the season of Shadowkeep, just as it got nerfed. So I got like a month or two, or like a season before it got nerfed.
Yeah, like I enjoyed Recluse for PvE purposes more so. But like Revoker was the top tier sniper rifle, and I was like, I just want to use
the Reversal of
maybe
Fortune was god.
They would have to basically change the perks if they were going to bring them back because it broke ammo economy. It was this game's fucking icebreaker. It's the reason they won't bring Icebreaker back because it's just gonna be a changed gun.
We don't need Icebreaker,
and
really.
I would enjoy Icebreaker. Realistically, it was my sniper rifle of choice whenever it came to until freaking what was it? Freaking Black Spindle came out.
I got Black Spoon Doodle. Like I actually did the mission and all that stuff. But that was like I got Black Spindle after like I only got like maybe a year ago. I never really understood the whole thing of Black Spindle. Like I got it when Whisper came out, and Whisper was godly. And they nerfed that into the ground.
Black Spindle and Whisper were like the two weapons I used in King's Fall for Golgoroth, but that was about it. Like, for every other raid, I used Icebreaker, because Icebreaker was just...
It regen ammo.
Yeah, regen ammo, I could deal DPS, I always ran a rocket launcher, and, then I just ran my Chaos Dogma as well, like, I'm always consistently able to output DPS, like, I always ran Bubble too.
Yeah.
Like, for certain raids, I ran the certain things I needed, like, especially when Taken King came out, I really, really enjoyed the hand cannon from Taken King. That was probably...
Never got any of Taken King weapons.
Well, I'll be more specific. The King's Fall hand cannon was one of my most favorite hand cannons. If they brought this back, I would want it either as a 140 or a 120.
They'll most likely bring King's Fall back, but just slap
I would want Firefly on it. Like if you brought it back with Firefly, it would probably be cracked. Like it was such a good weapon for PvP. Like it just reminded me so much of freaking what was it? Sunshot. the way it felt. It just felt like Sunshot. I guess that's why I like Sunshot so
there's
much.
so many exotic hand cannons that feel good. Like God, I can't play Warlock in PvE without Thorn and Necrotics. Like that is just a god tier combination.
Yeah, and it's nice that you're able to do some combinations now. Like
I've been using Thorn so much that literally I cannot play Warlock without it. I know that's kind of a crutch at the same time, but when you have a good combination of two things that do the same thing, it's easy to just piss through shit.
Whatever ghost you go, like, you know, hey, use what you use.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right back, though.
Yeah. My apologies to anybody who's had to listen to me and Roth rambling for God knows how long about this game. But when you enjoy a game, you enjoy a game. You'll talk about it and discuss things that you want changed and see how much of a English is hard. How much of a debate you can have. And I know that there's probably people here that haven't seen this game before and they have no idea what this shit is about. Just know it's basically go to different planets, kill some shit, do some activities, make friends. That's it. Alright. Hey, the last altar. Fuck yeah. How am I doing on stuff here now? Doobie doobie doo doo. Key fragments are gone. Nice. Oh shit, nearly finished this. So this should be... I have to do like 2 more rotations. Balls. Yay! Fling flong! Aw, I hate you. I hate you, Tanix, with a burning passion. Wait, whoop! Oh shit! Sorry, Tanix, didn't mean to. My bad, gamer. On reload. Eat! Nice. Here, you bitch. Go. Get him! Get that bitch! Oh yeah! Ow! It's scratching me. Tanix! Hey, how you doing, bud? Ah, balls. No, I wanna kill him. And I missed. I suck. God damn it. Kill it. Kill the both of them. Go. Get Tanix. Ah! I did not ask for a back massage. Go away, you scratchy boys. Hey, we did it. Hell yeah. Loot. Ooh, and a prostate. Hell yeah. What's on this? Load from Golden Quick Draw. Nope, don't want it. That could have been a good roll, but unfortunately, I'm stupid, so... Yeah, let's do 2 more rotations of that. Powerful Fallen. Oh wow, Tanic actually counted as that? Not too bad. Ow, fuck. And then, that's finished. This will be... The Gauntlet's finished. Wait, do I have my melee? Oh, I do. Melee's with Solar. Done. Okay. Yo, don't you dare sacrifice, you little bastards. Get away from me. Gotcha. Come on. Ah. Yeah. Gotcha. Hey, little fecker. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Die! Hell yeah. One more. Then that should be one last rotation. Or I could end up only having to do this one rotation, I don't remember. The damn facial. Is that it? Nice, gauntlets are done, so I can throw the necrotics back on. Lovely, so that's altars finished. Ow, get me out. What is Roth doing? He's nearly ranked 200. Fucking hell. As you do, bud. As you do. So, Void Grenades, Blind Wells, Wrathborn Hunts. We need to do Solar Orbs in playlists. We'll go to... Go to the EDZ for the time being while Roth is doing his ting. And we'll go do a couple lost sectors. Wagwan fat monkey. Oh Jesus. Hey, thank you, appreciate it. Powerful Fallen. Shouldn't be too difficult. Considering the fact I am big, killy boy. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, bastards. Eat. Let me devour you. Thank you. Big schwacky boy. Will those nightmares count as Powerful Fallen? I really don't know. Probably do. Powerful Fallen. Oh, they do count. Hell yeah. Very numpty. Ah! I will fucking. Oh my Jesus. Abort! Abort, Beshad! Fuck, 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 fuck. Ah. Yeet.
I'm back.
Hey, big Canadian boy.
Yes.
Just thought I'd run a couple of lost sectors and get my Powerful Fallen kills.
Hey.
I got all my fucking altars done, so I was like, yes! Finally! Altars have to be the most tedious feckin' activity. Ugh. If I was given the option to never do an Altar of Sorrow again, I would happily take it.
I like altars. I just wish there was more, like, activities
I like
it.
Blind
I wish there
Well.
was...
Blind Well is different every time, because you never know who has the tier.
Well, I also wish just that, there was more six-man styled activities in Destiny. There's just not enough. There's just not enough to do.
It's either
Like,
Altars, Blind Well, Raid. That's it.
if you take away the fact that there hasn't been any new maps for PvP, there hasn't been any new game modes for PvP, there's cheaters, there's all this other shit. Right now, PvP is very lackluster in actual game modes. You have Elimination, which is Trials, you have Rank, which is Survival, you have the rotating game mode, and then you have Control.
Yeah.
But that is literally the only
Iron Banner as
game
well.
mode.
That's just Control.
Again, rotating game mode.
Yeah.
That's what I just classify that as. It's a part of the rotating game modes. It's more of like an event. Like,
Right.
ooh, Iron Banner's back. Like, ooh, Trials is on. But like, it's just not there permanently. Like, we don't. In Destiny 1, we had so many permanent game modes to play. But in Destiny 2, we just have like a very lackluster amount of content with it. Come on. I'm trying to prove it.
And Roth was then schwacked.
No, I'm trying to pre-fire one of these kids, but like, none of them are peeking.
Oof. Big oof.
And of course, they fucking sit in the back around corners.
Yup. That is the way the cookie crumbles, my gamer.
I hate this. I hate how we're back to the range game.
Snippers, and that's it. Even though I find that snipers just
Nah.
aren't that great.
Pulse rifles.
Oh, the dad rifles have returned. Like, it's just... You can't have a good gunfight when you're using a fucking pulse rifle.
Well, no, it's just, like, you can. It's just, you can't... I just don't like when everybody's playing, like, playing back.
Yeah.
Like, there's just... You can't have any, like, actual good 1v1s.
No.
Everybody targets you.
Yeah, unfortunately.
God, I love my wombo combo.
Wombo combo? You playing Hunter, my guy?
No, I just deafening whisper, then light people up with... Oh, what? Wait, what? When did he spawn there? What? These spawns are so bad at times.
Oh, yeah.
That was also bad on my part for just not going... Whoa, wait, whoa. That man is laggy.
Whoa, whoa. Man, you bastards. I will blow all of you. Actually,
Well,
that,
no,
was,
it's just
that was
like,
a bit sus.
Dude, that is super sus, my guy, but that is okay. You know, if you have something to say, then, like, you know, you have all right to say it. Like, I'm not gonna shame you on it, man. I support you in your venture.
In your new venture to find the ultimate sausage.
If you want some sausage, my guy, then you go get that sausage. Nobody's stopping you.
Oh, God. Ew, gross. Oh, that's not me.
Hey, I'm capping B all by myself.
Hey, proud of you. Dude, whenever I hear the word sausage, I just think of that really dumb meme of Gordon Ramsay with a squashed face holding a sausage.
Triple team.
Yikes.
Come on. These kids.
Kids are the main cause of toxic gamers. Bruh. Like, legit, whenever I have kids, I'm just gonna be like, alright, listen here. We are not being toxic.
Super laggy kids. Like, I don't know, I think it's just the servers are laggy right now.
Oh, there's background maintenance today.
Oh, is there? That's why.
Yeah, I always got Bungie help on the line. Bungie, when is the background maintenance happening?
Hey, I still got him.
Hey, nice. I wanna be the very swag.
Come on, bud.
That's done, is it? Nope, nearly finished my powerful fallen.
That's cool. Come on. What? No, I hit that man like dead on with my hammer, and it did nothing to him. The servers are so bad right now.
Yeah.
The lag. And I know it's not me. Like, man, I can send pictures of my freaking server test, Google and
this is my
Google
ping.
and oh yeah, Google and otherwise. Yeah, it's just bad right now.
Oh yeah, when background maintenance happens, it's usually a fucking...
Well, my hits just aren't registering. Like, I know I was hitting that guy more.
Like,
oh, well.
like, PvE, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, there's no downtime, there's no nothing. Like, it's still, like, it's still smooth.
Well, of course it is.
So it's PvE.
I like PvE. PvE's good fun times.
Yeah. It is the big fun times.
Stop crouch walking over there, my guy.
So, listen
Is
here,
nobody...
gamer.
I love how nobody's stopping that guy over there, and then I get pelted by Ace of Spades. That's cool.
Oh, dude, we love Ace of Spades. We love that. We love seeing that gun be overused again and again.
Where's the horde when you need it? Can you like... What? This guy is so laggy, dude.
Oof, big yikes. Get out of my way, assholes. How are we doing here? 44 out of 50.
Oh, man. So... That's why. It's just like... Man, the server's just so bad right now. I can't help but complain about it. It's like...
There's so much in this game that you can complain.
I just don't understand why, after all this time, still going through this BS.
Yeah. I just kind of don't question it. It's Bungie. I just don't question it.
You're so bad with Golden Gun, my guy.
Is he using 3-shooter or 6-shooter?
He's a 3-shooter, it seems like.
Wow, if you suck at 3-shooter, then my god, you're gonna be terrible in 6-shooter.
Oh, sweet business. That is... It's a little weird, but okay. Better go
That's
KFC.
why I love Nestle Crunch. I can't believe you've done this.
I don't know where that guy schwacked him from, but okay.
The act of schwack did occur, my guy.
Well, no, this guy took my kill, like, literally out of fucking nowhere.
He got hit with the RKO.
Oh, he hit him! He's weak! Guys, get him! Yeah! Yeah! Like, okay, so, in that, the only reason I'm happy about that one kill is because my fucking grenade bounced off the arch in mid, just behind the guy, tags him for one, he's weak, unshielded, I'm just like, come on guys, just tap him, he's weak.
Just do it.
Do it. Finish him.
Do it. For the glory of the new empire.
Yeah, I got me my peach rings pre-workout, which is basically just BCAAs and caffeine.
Caffeine! I haven't had a G Fuel in God knows how long. I'll probably make one a little bit. Since it's hot, I'll definitely get a tropical flavor. That's gonna be good. And I know that there's
I just heard G Fuel tastes really chalky. Like,
when you get to the bottom of the shaker cup, yeah, it's chalky. But the flavors
I just
are really
heard
good.
that overall, like, who kept saying it? It was that guy that you showed me.
Yeah,
for,
it was that video. Yeah.
Yeah, like in all his videos, he's ever talked about G Fuel in any of them. He's just like, it's chalky, guys. Like, I've done everything that you guys say that makes
like I
this
said, dude,
less chalky.
if you want Sneak, then just send it to me and I'll send it to you, my guy. Because they don't ship it to Canada.
Yeah, they don't ship. First, I got to figure out why they don't ship it to Canada.
They probably just don't have it set it up yet.
It might be a logistical thing, but it might be the ingredients too.
Maybe.
That is something that is like, it can be a reason with places like, with stuff like that. And it's also not, registered with the FDA. So.
What's funny is that I'm streaming right now, dude, and there's somebody in my stream that's probably watching it that does not like me drinking G Fuel at all.
Why do you say that?
Because the caffeine. They've said it themselves, like, I don't want you drinking that. Why? The amount of caffeine that you consume. It's like, it hasn't killed me yet.
Well, I've consumed over the daily health recommended limit for caffeine using one of my free workouts.
Yeah, so I will be making one of those drinks, so the person who knows and does not want me drinking it, sucks to be you, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Man, okay, have you ever, like, heard of a freaking pre-workout called Mr. Hyde?
Sounds familiar. I probably heard about it like maybe once and then forgot about it because I don't drink pre-workouts
I
and stuff.
tried it before, and it was strong. I think it before it was like 300 milligrams
Whoever
or
dry scoops
350.
pre-workout, you're an idiot.
Eh. You're not an idiot because like it does hit you harder, so you would get a a harder hitting workout, but at the same time, eh,
Ugh.
that's just nasty. Like, why would you eat powder? Like, I understand some people just drink it down
Mhm.
with water and everything, but you might as well just like drink it at that point.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm in a bad game.
Bro, I just straight up got called a rain goblin because all Ireland experiences is rain, and I hate the heat. Fucking rain goblin, excuse you.
Whoa.
It's a bit of a derogatory term. Uh, wait, what's the
Oh,
fucking...
here's a real gamer.
What? Real gamers, you say?
Oh yeah, no, he was coming around, but he got me with the Ace of Spuds.
We
Doing
love
the
the Ace of
usual.
Spuds. We love it. We hate it. We do everything with it.
I wonder what Bungie's actually gonna do for some weapon tuning.
I think they'll probably do another hand cannon nerf at some point. Probably do an Ace of Spades nerf.
Possibly, I could see
Uh,
a nerf for. I don't know. They're trying to like make it
I
so everything
should.
feels the same as it does in PvE, as it does in PvP, or vice versa. I mean, you know, it feels the same in PvE as it does in PvE, so nothing's different.
Mhm.
I'm covering you, my gamer.
Uh, so what are we doing after you finish your Crucible game? Are we going to go do Strickies?
Strickies, yeah.
Hell yeah. Then I will go make myself a nice cold beverage, and I will not be opening the Smirnoff Ice. I will not be doing it. That's for the
Don't
weekend.
do it.
That's for Friday evening.
Gemini Jesters, really?
Oh, that's a fat yikes. I will be back momentarily.
Yep. We can do this. We got this, guys. Come on, let's go. Come on, guys, push them. We're right there. Nah, we still brought it back pretty hard. Still couldn't get me.
Oh
Oh well.
well. Um, you almost finished your Crustable game?
Oh yeah, I'm done. You can
Hey,
join
noise.
up on me if you want.
Stricky time. Ugh, I was gonna go get a tropical rain, but I was like, nah, I'll finish off the tub of KSI I have. God, I love cold drinks. Look at you, big shiny boy.
I worked for my big shininess.
I mean, nice. Well done. My God, it is hotter than Satan's ballsack.
I thankfully have an AC in my room here.
Fuck you. There's one fan in the office, and my brother is using it.
That's a big oof.
The biggest of oofs.
You know what? We'll do some memeing with the
Wait,
build today.
we're memeing it today? My
Well,
God.
I'm memeing it with some Warmind cells today. Usually I don't like
Ah.
to meme it with the Warmind cells. I usually like to leave them where they're at, but this time I'll meme around with them.
Brother, you are legit fiery toaster mohawk man. You need the toasty balls.
One of the most funnest builds of this oh, sweet, Solar Singe.
Yeah, it's all
One of the most funnest builds of this entire season, though. Like, that's just my deal about it, is like Sunshot, Path of the Burning Steps, and a fucking Energy Accelerant. You just have so much fun with those three basic things. Like, and it's just explosions everywhere. If you want to add some oomph to it, you add in some Warmind cells, like Wrath of Rasputin, if you're lucky enough to have it. You know, if you got burning cells in there too, adds a little bit more fun for some sunspots, because like the bottom tree, Solar Titan, whether or not you're playing in PvP or out of in PvE or PvP, it's probably the way to go. Realistically, I would say.
Yeah.
for most PvP trials, I would say Thunder Crash or
Yeah. Ooh, the Devil's Lair.
if you want. Are we doing Devil's Lair?
Yeah.
In the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Civitor, feeding them their strength. We must
Yeah.
destroy
Now,
this machine god.
I think today or tomorrow I'm gonna be cleaning my PS5, and then yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be cleaning my PS5, and then I'm gonna be getting a desk, put everything on, so then I can have a gamer chair.
Ooh. I just
Instead of
wish I
sitting on
had
my
a
bed.
fucking better console. Like,
We all do.
like I was looking at we have this store called Argos. So basically, it's a place where you can like reserve items, go in, buy them, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of like a what would I class it as, a Best Buy? No, but I typed in PS5s and they had the digital edition and they had the disc edition. I clicked on the digital one. No, sorry, this isn't available. I clicked on the one. I clicked on the one with the disc drive. I was able to reserve it.
Yeah, that's just the big oof.
I was like, and then I jokingly said it to my mom, and she's like, "You are not buying a PS5." I'm like,
Buy a PS5, my game. It's worth it, but it's not if you're not in the best financial situation.
I have about $1,000 in my bank account. That's it.
Yeah, dude, this my whole bundle. Cause I here's how I got my PS5.
Bach.
Well, I've known Bach for like 4 years. Like I've known him for like quite a long time and everything. So like he had no problem, freaking like scrambling to get me one and all that. But the thing is that even though he was lucky enough to get this many for all of us, I still paid probably the most for mine.
Yeah, didn't you get a bundle?
Yeah, even with the bundle, dude, that's not the main. Like the bundle was the main factor, I guess, of why
didn't you have to pay
mine.
like customs charges and stuff?
Yeah, that was another thing. Is that I had to pay. Oh my god, this freaking witch is just beaming it.
I am hecking out.
But no, it's like, yeah, I had to pay. I probably paid almost like $1,200 for everything.
I'll need time.
Because I bought I got the disc edition. I got 2 games. I got 2 controllers. I got an extra controller with it. And freaking on top of that, yeah, I had to pay custom charges. A lot of money.
You know my friend Mason, like the really spoiled guy.
Yeah.
He's buying he has an Xbox Series X, not XS, and he's selling it for no reason to buy the Series X. Bitch, legit, he said he was gonna sell it, and I was like, oh, dude, just give it to me. I'll pay like customs charges and all that stuff. And he legit said no.
No, I'm not just giving you a console.
I was like, well, how many have you promised me before? Like, it's just, I hate people like that.
That's why I just don't hold people to their word majority of the time. I thank them for basic, it's like, oh, cool, yeah, sure, but like in my mind, I'm like, I thank you for the notion. Most likely it won't happen unless it does.
Oh yeah.
With Bach, it's like, man, I know that guy who actually like does what he says he does. And like for the fact that he's gotten multiple of the guys, like all the guys theirs and everything, pretty much anybody who really has them has one right now is because of Bach. Like he basically worked his ass off looking at the markets day in day out, fucking trying to find one and everything.
Like when it comes to like if it does happen and I'm able to like do a little payment plan and all that kind of stuff, I say the most I could maybe afford to give is maybe 50 quid a week to pay it off.
Yeah.
Maybe 100 at a push.
Well, that's not really, my deal kind of thing.
Yeah. So it's like I do have stuff that I need to be able to pay for, and like for my second year back at college, I won't be able to get a student grant. So I'll be fucking like swimming at the bottom of the barrel trying to have money.
Barrier is down. We can
why I put off going for secondary education. I didn't have my first education. It don't matter though, like, you needed to get work. That's like, that's the real thing that you go through all the pain and suffering of high school for, is to legitimately have people look at you and be like, okay, I can hire you above Joe Schmo who doesn't have it. That's basically it. Like, you could be just as qualified in reality as, the guy who has his fucking high school degree, but, for the job and everything, that high school degree is necessary for some reason. It's like, I don't know.
For me, it's like, honestly, I don't see myself being like a chef for a long time, because I've seen what it does to people's bodies and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, no, like
I was told to go into industrial catering. It's a huge market. You get to have a life outside of work, and that's honestly what I want. I want to be able to have a life outside of work. Like, I don't want to constantly be thinking about like I want to be able to have my working hours, but then still have enough time to be with family and all that stuff. And I was told about it yesterday by somebody who's like, he has about probably 1 year left of chefing in him. He's miserable, he doesn't see his family, divorced, all this stuff, just because he couldn't have the time because of chefing.
Well, yeah, it takes a lot out of you. It's a lot of work, realistically, because there's just a lot that goes into being, that kind of person. Like, it takes a lot, and I'm not saying it's not for everyone, because
it isn't.
There are things, because it can be. Like, everybody can cook. That is just the whole thing that I will wholeheartedly, to some degree, everybody can cook. It may not be fucking Michelin star, I can cook, Michelin star food. Not everybody can do that. That takes time, work, and practice on your craft.
And following a guide.
Yeah, and following a guide. That's also the thing.
Could somebody get Dado up for a Michelin star guide?
But no, it's like, well, yeah, Dado's elitist guide to Michelin star chefs.
Yeah, it's legit just him eating DiGiorno.
It's not Michelin, it's DiGiorno.
That's the best meme I've heard today. It's not Michelin star, it's DiGiorno. Hell yeah, gamer.
I remember so many times in this strike, in the room to our left, sitting here at nightfall.
Doing the nightfall, yeah.
I hate my life, I hate my life, that's all you thought.
I hate my life.
These gamers can't even heal themselves.
I accidentally meleeed a, exploder shank.
Only you would.
Bro, did you realize that they actually removed the Rise of Iron, music for this strike and put back the original? I just noticed this like maybe a couple weeks to a month ago. They actually got rid of the Sepix Perfected music.
I missed.
Oh,
I can be Big Gamer.
No.
Big Gamer moves.
I have Thorn. We out here. Another one.
Big Brain Gamer moves.
Up that. I'm a disgrace to the Warlock kind.
Did you just miss your...
I missed my Nova.
Did you... How... Where did it go?
I think it went outside of the map. I angled the trajectory a bit too much. I overcooked it.
Oh,
I'm out here just overcooking shit. That's a day-to-day ordeal.
I can't get him with the crown splitter. I want to do it one time.
Alright, I won't hit him. Yeah, you got him. I was gonna blow him away with the fucking Condulo.
That's another fun build. It's just going with a rocket launcher and freaking.
I can't pick up the glimmer. I have too much.
The fallen are crafty, and they'll find ways to survive. They always do.
They always do.
Guardian down.
Gordian Dorn. Why did you die, brother? This is
I
why
tried to go in the water. I tried to go for a little dip ski.
Oh, right. Were you trying to dip your toes in or just went full raw dog belly flop?
Belly flop.
Damn. Brings in
Why-
his fucking.
Why am I
his
at the
well.
bottom of the league? Man, I hate this whole, like, we're gonna do this alphabetically.
Oh, yeah, it is alphabetical. Not a bad time, though.
Not a bad time.
With a good team, you can get strikes done in under 10 minutes.
Let's see. No.
How am I looking on stuff? I need another 34 void grenade kills. Do some blind wells, do some battlegrounds, and kill like 2 people in PvP competitive. That is it. And that's
The
my
toxicity known as freaking PvP. It's just PvP in general, man. I feel
Yeah.
like it's on console specific. That just PvP is toxic.
Oh yeah, it's,
Guardian, we've picked up
I feel like we're like a
origin point
secluded,
somewhere along
like,
the coast.
I've seen some streamers be like, oh man, you know, like, just, you don't see a lot of,
AI war
like, teabagging or anything on console, and then I just, like,
There are so few
all I think about is that meme, it's like, what? What?
what the fuck? Yay, fallen saber.
We can't afford another
Hey, look, it's last week's Nightfall.
there, assess the threat.
This week's Nightfall is, the frickin' Warden of Nothing.
That's not too bad. That's doable to do on Grandmaster.
Yeah, if Robbie would get on, I would say, frickin' we could do Grandmaster, but he hasn't been on for a few days here.
Hasn't he been working non-stop? Like,
Yeah, pretty
doing,
much.
doing like, what was he? Yeah, he was doing nights like every single day last week. But I don't know what the
Yeah.
story is with him this
Oh.
week. Yeah, y'all can have fun with that effing noise, gamers. I noticed.
Yeah,
I noticed
no.
I noticed a little bug. I think is it a bug in the Sepix strike? When you go into the room before you activate your ghost to take down the lasers, it says deactive the fallen subroutines or something like that. It's not even deactivate. It's just deactive.
Damn.
Bungie with their grammar. We love to see it.
I do want to get a Grandmaster completed sometime
same.
eventually. Like, I don't want to sit there and grind them. That's not the thing. I want to be able to just
No,
do
but
them.
when it's double
I wanna-
rewards, it's great.
Because, like, I'm not these guys, these content creators through Destiny who are like, oh yeah, I know, me and my team will just sit there and grind it, and I'm like, you know, maybe I'll do it once, maybe twice if, like, we just really didn't get the reward and we know that it was easy and we can go back in there and
Yeah.
do it again.
I know
Everything
last
wrong.
week it was just nothing but grenade launcher mods. Breach and clear, unstoppable grenade launcher, and something else.
This week there's a lot more versatility, but it's like Void is more so recommended for things.
So I would have to run my Warlock then. Hunter is useless.
No, Hunter's good. Bottom tree Hunter is always good. What are you
Is it
talking
bottom tree or
about?
top tree? The bottom tree is vanishing
Bottom
smoke.
tree. I think it's bottom tree. And Vanish and Smoke's good for Grandmaster because you can blind enemies.
Yeah, I've just become so used to not using Mobius and Vanish and Smoke. I'm so used to using Vanish Dodge.
I think isn't Mobius
Mobius Quiver is multiple arrows.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the way Shadowstalker Hunter is set up in this game. Like, I like the multi-shot tether. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I also like the single shot tether, and that's what I use preferably because of the invis. Like, that's what I don't get whenever I see you guys playing Hunter, and I know this is very critical coming from, like, you know, somebody who makes it different, a Titan, but why don't you guys freaking use the actual invis you guys have instead of using your smoke? Because you guys actually have full-on invis.
What, the invis dodge?
Yeah, you have actual invis.
I use that. I don't use the vanish and smoke.
I never see you go, like, invis. Whenever
Oh yeah,
we're trying to...
I always use vanish dodge. I never use vanish and smoke.
Dodge.
Yeah.
I never see you use
Whenever
dodge.
we do, fucking... like, the dungeon.
I never
What's it
see
called?
you...
Prophecy.
I never see you... Well, maybe in Prophecy I'll see you...
Yeah,
maybe, I don't know,
I very rarely use Void outside of Prophecy.
Yeah, maybe that's why I just don't see you, but whenever I see you rock and Void, I most of the time see you, like, using not, like, the actual invis dodge, and I'm like, why? You guys could get me up so much easier.
I always use top tree. I never use bottom tree.
I'm like, you guys could get me up so much easier right now, but you're refusing to put on the proper dodge.
Oh yeah, my mobility is so quick that I can like my dodge is back every like 14-15 seconds. So I have that and Worm Husk, and I use Vanish dodge. Vanish and smoke is such a waste of a smoke grenade.
I don't have a grenade. Anybody got a grenade?
I do. Oh, he got it.
Cool.
I need to get my Void grenade killed. No, Roth. There's still poutine in the world, Roth. No.
Hey, don't be knocking the poutine, man.
I've had gravy on chips, but we just don't have cheese curds here.
Cheese curds are super easy to make, though.
Effort of making cheese curds. Like I'd be
sooner. Milk.
I would sooner be cutting up an entire ball of buffalo mozzarella instead of making cheese curds, my guy.
You're legitimately just curdling milk.
You're curdling milk.
There is literally just milk curds. That's all it is.
I will use cottage cheese. How about that, gamer?
It's fucking nasty. What the fuck do you...
I hate cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is grody.
If it's in something that I can't taste it in, like, I can see it, I can feel the texture, but I can't necessarily just like taste it.
It's like eating clumpy oatmeal, but it's cold.
But like, there are some people who will just like eat that with fruit and everything, and I just find, if that's what you do, cool. That's your thing.
My guy.
I find that gross. That is what I find gross. I am just not of that volition where, hey, we can eat this like literal, basically milk curds, like, you know, it's basically just soupy curdled milk.
There we go. Cheese curds are nasty. No, not cheese curds. Cottage cheese is nasty.
Any of like the bacteria in cottage cheese that would kill you is gone.
It's just like you hate yourself at that point when you eat cottage cheese. You specifically
like I'm believing I'm correct. If not, then you know, that's cool.
I don't know actually. I don't know the whole science of cottage cheese.
I believe it's just like what it looks like is just curdled milk.
Oh,
and the bacteria for curdled milk is just gone, and so is the taste.
Yeah, it's literally chunky milk that you left it like in the sun for maybe a week, but all that gross stuff and sourness is gone.
Like all the funk and sourness that's gone, all the bacteria that can make you sick is gone. It's literally just the curds.
It's chunky milk from outside that has all of the rank stuff gone.
Yeah, it seems like you're in the process of basically creating cheese, and you just decided to skip the solid process and decided to go full force with the curdle and the whey. It literally is just cheese whey, I think. I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
it's just cheese whey.
It's like It's like the Kurds and the Way are literally like one cohesive unit. They're not separated at all.
Whoever just freaking
Whoever created
popped
cottage
my
cheese, you're a dick.
No, whoever just popped my war mine cell, and you didn't have any war mine
Your
mods,
mom's a
'cause I can tell. You are the one that threw that
You are
paper.
the hoe.
You are the one who definitely threw that paper.
It was
Not gonna lie.
it was probably Houston because I was nowhere near you guys. Marcin, you bitch. You threw the paper. Ah, fuck. Gordian Dorn. Hi, gamer.
I should maybe start trying to rock Phoenix Cradles whenever I rock this stuff.
Yeah.
Just to like be big. If I want to be more supportive, that's basically a support exotic for team gameplay. Like that's why I just don't wear it all the time. Because if I'm playing solo, it's not going to really help me out.
Oh yeah.
How did I miss?
There we go.
What? How did I miss? Okay.
Bruh.
Bruh.
You are missing all of the things.
He's just like a slightly above normal range.
What the hell? He's dip potato chipping the whole time. I got you, gamer. Hello. Why are you bringing him here? Idiot. Don't.
The Blueberry's just like, you're raising him! I'll get him again!
Don't bring Saber 2 over here. I don't want him here.
Kick around Saber 2.
I missed the skeleton key specific helmet of it was just Saber 2 on your head.
Yep.
I love that helmet. I think I still have it in D1.
Without fear of weapons in the sky.
I think you threw the paper. That's not a bad roll for a third axiom.
We'll roll.
Moving target rampage.
Hey.
That's actually a pretty good roll, actually.
I would prefer Kill Clip. That's just my now personal favorite damage mod because they nerfed the shit out of Rampage.
Yeah, like it's a good roll regardless. Just Kill Clip is just so much better.
Do you remember the simpler times of Rampage? How it used to be?
When Rampage was the only thing you ever wanted on an origin story?
Or a fucking Gilliard? Rangefinder and Rampage?
Yeah.
Accurized rounds or ricochet rounds with that SLO fast post?
Okay, so how am I doing on Void Grenades? Void Grenades 76.
70.
Battlegrounds away! Let's go.
Surplus and snapshot sites with
I still
light
do blind
mag.
wells. Fuck.
We can go do blind wells.
Okie dokie.
But I'm going to partake here, but yeah. So what I think we could do before next season, I know next season's a decent little ways away. What I want to do next season is pretty much come out with like, not like come out with builds or anything, but like I want to make it so like I'm, finding out my own builds, looking at my own synergies instead of relying on content creators and everything like that. It's not that I hate on the content creators' builds, because I'm rocking a Zetacross's build right now. Even if it's not his build himself, I got it from him. So, like, Astacross's whole build right here I'm rocking, and that's the build I've been rocking the entire season. Yeah. So, like, I want to come out with more of, like, hey, I'm rocking this, and this, because I just want to find more synergies. I also want to do that by looking at nerfs. I want to look at, generally the notes, and it's like, hey, look, this is going to be good. Like, look at sunsetted weapons, or possibly even, like, non-sunsetted weapons. Like, I have a feeling, now that we're getting into primary gunplay again, if you haven't kind of noticed, we're getting into, like, hand cannons, better primary, and not, igneous hammer, of course. Like, that's just like, why, please, stop.
Yeah. Why?
But, like, man, I wish that we could use auto rifles again more fluidly.
Do you remember
There's
when
so
Ghost
many good
Primus
auto
was
rifles.
such a good thing?
Like, there's so, yeah. Do you remember when the days of Uriel's Gift?
Jeez, that's big boy vanilla. Jesus.
Back when it was, double primary and a heavy that was technically a secondary?
Ghost Primus, Uriel's Gift, or maybe a Scaithlock with a
Nah.
Merciless.
Yeah, I think I was rocking Ghost Primus and yeah, Uriel's Gift with the Merciless, and that was like my thing.
Back when Merciless had an increased charge rate every single time you hit a shot.
Like, I just want to see some of the older rifles. Like, I definitely want to see Gilliard come back.
Let's see here. Auto rifles.
Scout rifles. I would definitely.
I would like to see Origin Story come back. That was a good gun. Breakneck was good.
Breakneck. Okay, the thing about Breakneck is it's good, but because they nerfed Rampage, it just doesn't work anymore.
I never got
literally-
Galliard. Never got it.
You never got Galliard. You never played Black Armory that much.
No. I had no friends, so I never played Black Armory that much. I don't even have the ringing nail, for God's sakes.
Well, that came from Scourge.
Yeah, like, okay, what am I missing from the... actually, I can check the Black Armory stuff. Where is it? Black Armory.
Well, let me see. Like, we still have technically three...
I'm missing... Where are the guns?
We have 3 raids left. For legendaries, for like the legend section of the raid, technically, because the raids that have been sunsetted from D1 are in order: Crota's End, King's Fall, and Wrath of the Machine.
Love that shit.
I liked Wrath. I only enjoyed the weapons. I think the game mechanics and generally some of the encounters just weren't there when it came to, like, honestly, Crota's End and King's Fall. Those are probably 2 of, like, the best raids, in my opinion, of Destiny 1.
Yeah.
I would say King's Fall is probably the best raid of Destiny 1, because it's challenging. It requires... it requires a lot of communication and general, like, just, knowledge, kind of, like, you gotta have your gear there, too. It is difficult, but it's not impossible. And then the boss fight requires everything that you've been doing throughout the whole raid into one encounter. And it is just probably my favorite boss fight we've done so far.
Right.
Is without a doubt one of the funnest boss fights. The exotic that came from the raid was by far my favorite exotic in this game. I would have to say, without a doubt, it gave me a love for a playstyle that I wish I actually saw more of in Destiny. It's a very uncommon playstyle, which involves hurting yourself to gain benefits.
Yeah.
And that's something I wish I could see in Destiny a lot, is when I take damage, and when I self-inflict damage, I gain benefits. I gain buffs, I gain perks, I gain more weapon damage. My weapon does more stuff, I wish I could see more playstyle around, even if it's a very niche playstyle, it's a very... once you put time and practice into getting it down, it's a very effective and fun playstyle to play with. Because you gotta be a little bit more cautious, because you are easily 2-tap. Like, you're easily 1-tap, 2-tap. But, like, the enemies do not take a lot to kill you. but you're pretty much a glass cannon. You can melt people super quickly, but you yourself can be melted really quickly. It's kind of a give and take.
Yeah.
And I used to play that in D1 all the time. That was the way I played in D1. I played with Touch of Malice, and I had fun. I think that's the main point of Destiny Crucible, is to have fun, and I think everyone's forgotten that.
Yeah. Jeez, I just got my exercise plan for my knee. Fucking hell.
Doing exercises for the knee?
Yeah, apparently my rehab is 3 phases long. Max discipline. Yeah, it is discipline.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Alright, so a couple games of blinding well.
Yeah.
I hope that Witch Queen brings in a real change to this game.
Yeah.
That's like, I think that's like my ultimate hope, is that this game really changes with Witch Queen.
Right.
Because it is, like, next season's going to be like how Season of Arrivals was before Beyond Light. We're gonna be stuck in that season for like 6 months.
Jesus.
Well, yeah, it's like it's like early 2022.
When is Witch Queen even out? Oh yeah, there's no trailer yet, so we don't know.
Well, no, it's early 2022 is
Oh.
what they projected it as, realistically.
I would have loved to see Witch Queen come out at Halloween time.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, like they took a bit of time to come out with
Beyond Light.
with Beyond Light. Beyond Light introduced a lot, and I think that COVID really restricted them. And I think that is just an ultimate factor that people don't really like to hear a lot, even though it's just
What I
said all
loved
the
about
time.
what I loved with Beyond Light is that they fixed the login issues.
Yeah, they Beyond Light realistically fixed a lot of the game, and I think that's really what the purpose of sunsetting Hit Upon was. It wasn't the objective wasn't to just erase the game. It was to more so stabilize it.
Because there was
You know,
so
we-
much,
they-
like the game was hitting 100 gig.
The game was really bad. Like 5 to 10 minute loading times, and then you have freaking like people's internet on top of that. It was
rough.
really bad. It was really rough coming back, and then it's just like, oh my god, there's like nothing.
Tier 3.
Nothing. Yay, tier 3.
That should honestly finish it then. This should finish my blind well runs.
I think next season I'm gonna start streaming help. Like just, hey man, you need some help?
Yeah.
It was like hop in a stream. You know, freaking.
I do wish I could move to content creation and all. Like I love doing streams, and I would love to get a following. Like, dude, you know that
I would like
you
to
know
have
that
a following,
fucking.
but I wouldn't want to. I'm sorry to cut you off. I
Sorry.
personally wouldn't want to do this for full time. Realistically, I wouldn't, because like I wouldn't want to work, you know, like a 9 to 5 job for the rest of my life either. You know.
Yeah. Like, you know, the stream that I was doing for when we did Mauer der Toten?
Yeah.
I had, like, fucking, like, I know, like, this is a small number, but it's a big number for me. I had, like, 4 viewers, and I barely get any.
See, that's pretty fucking awesome, man. You had, like, 4 viewers and shit. That shit's cool. I want to do stuff on YouTube. There's no, like, stream on YouTube
like
and everything.
that's what I do. I stream on YouTube. I'm not arse fucking doing Twitch and all that for right now.
I think I'm gonna more so look at policies when it comes to streaming on YouTube, though. Like,
Oh, dude, I
guidelines.
saw an Elgato game capture being sold like in that game store for like €110. I was like, what?
That's not bad, actually.
Well, Elgatos are usually over 100 anyway.
Yeah. Even though it does, for that whole, like, console, super, freaking, was it? I'll just call it turbo aim assist. Because, like, you know, it's like, you know, when you got one of those controllers, and the only reason you got the controller is because it got turbo on it, and when you put turbo on, your game was just, like, absolute, it was like cheating in your like, old-style console games that are using cheat codes.
Yeah. Oh, I miss cheat codes.
That's basically what I call this aim assist as. Is that
Right.
it's like turbo aim assist. Pretty much you can like design it how you want, which is
Oh, yeah.
what all these hacks do. But like as soon as you like flip it on, you basically have like what it is right now, and what the original was designed to be is basically, you know, souped up aim assist.
Yeah.
It's like aim assist, but we already have it. But it's basically like a souped up version of it where
We got aim assist at
instead of-
home. Aim assist at home is just a piece of paper.
Yeah, it's like if a developer forgot how to code aim assist properly and designed it to like aimbot.
Yeah. Like, I remember being in accommodation for college, and there was this one fella, and he had a controller with all these toggles on it. It was a piece of shit. Like, it was a really cheap controller with toggles. And, I tested it, like, playing Siege and all that. Oh, I hated it. I hate fucking controllers with paddles and toggles and all this shit. I just love the feel of a basic controller.
I like the PS5 controller.
Like a normal DualShock controller, I'm happy with. I hate all these toggles and shit.
I wish they would give
Anybody who uses like those controllers, you just suck. Like, honestly. Like,
Well,
if you were to rely for hotkeys on a controller, there is something wrong.
Well, the thing for like SCUF, I like SCUF controllers. Like, to be honest, I like the customizability, and I do like all these pro controllers that they came out with. that do all these really cool like button mapping and shit like that. That is honestly something I really wish that these like console company produced controllers would do, is button mapping. It's like, man, that's something that was really helpful. It's relatively inexpensive to develop a section where I can remap my buttons, you know, basically, even though it's like in game, but like just to have them set as a default, like, you know, a customized default, that would just be cool.
I don't know, but like just using those controllers is just not my cup of tea.
That's why I want to get the Astro controller. I think it's Astro or Asus who made it, but yeah, I think it's Astro. So basically, they made a Pro controller, and this Pro controller is super nice, but you can't use it on a PS5.
Ah, yikes.
Yeah, like it's like a 250 plus controller, my side, but you can't use it on a PS5. Because it just, like, you can't use any of the features. And that's what I'm kind of waiting for, and that's what I wish, that's what I wish Sony would do, but they won't do it, because they want their controllers to be unique right now. I want them to partner up with a Pro controller, like Astro or something like that, and develop a new PS5 Pro controller.
But if you think about that, then people will just buy them instead of their DualShock controllers.
Well, yeah, they're DualSense. Oh yeah, no, people. Well, man, those Pro controllers are gonna be like.
Now, fuck.
Yeah, what the DualSense do is freaking expensive, though.
Oh yeah, but like, that's where they get you. They won't make another one because they know they can make it an expensive controller, slap a different color on, and be like, "Yeah, we can charge about $60 for this."
Well, for me, the new one was like maybe like $10 more. Like literally $10 more after value with the freaking red one, and then I think it would still be like another $10 more with the black one, and then like, you know, like after taxes, like the base ones are like, they went down in price because of the new controllers, but after base value, they're like $100 and something for me, dude. They're not cheap controllers by any means for me.
I don't know, like I know I deal with my fucking issues with controller drift and all that stuff, but I'm just like, I don't want to have to fork out money for a controller, but that's why when I get the PS5, I'm not gonna have the haptic triggers on it. I'm not gonna have vibration turned on. I'm gonna do everything that I can is to make sure it stays functioning properly.
I hope you don't mind not playing PS5 exclusives.
Why? Do they rely on the haptic triggers?
Yes, the haptic triggers are actually a major part of gaming on PlayStation exclusives. Yes.
Wow, that's just another way of saying, yeah, we're gonna break your controller for fun.
Man, no, it's not. They actually toned it down, dude. Like, significantly toned the haptic triggers. They got the, like, it's been many updates after. I don't personally talk about updates because it's just like, they're boring. They don't really do anything super cool. Usually just on the end of, okay, we like did stability and blah blah blah, maybe like stuff like that. I'm still waiting on SSDs, the NVMe freaking
my blind wells are done.
.2 slot. Hey, yeah,
Battleground.
Yeah. Hey, I got a vouchsafe. They fixed it, so now the blinding well will drop Dreaming City weapons.
I got a helmet.
I got Outlaw and Wellspring.
I just got a shitty helmet.
Now what do you gotta do, Battlegrounds?
Shouldn't be too many.
What is your third character?
Second.
Okay, yeah, that won't take too long.
This is gonna bring in
Nope.
some heavy hitters.
Upgrade. Wait. With PS Plus, you can join fire teams and engage in cooperative, competitive multiplayer modes. Why is it telling me to upgrade my Destiny? What the fuck was that? Or what the fuck is this shit? I already own Destiny.
Your PS Plus running out, my gamer?
Not till like November.
Gee, I don't know then.
Oh, the background maintenance is done. Bungie, my game is fine. I don't need to upgrade nothing, ya fucking hecklords.
So Activision squashed basically those guys who originally were doing machine learning fucking cheats for consoles.
Oh.
But yeah, that's just like the beginning. Should see it in like 2-3 months time again.
Yikes. Big yikes.
And in the 2-3 months time, you know, maybe somebody freaking figures out how to deal with it, and maybe they actually develop Warzone anti-cheat.
Oof.
But in better news, freaking, it looks like all games are actually, it is actually rumored, and kind of substantially rumored, that all future COD games might actually be based off of the, Warzone, or Modern Warfare 2019 engine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually pretty cool.
I remember the first time when that was spoken about. So many people got pissy about it, but I like Modern Warfare's engine.
See, I think if they update it, I think what Sledgehammer's gonna do is they're gonna use that engine, but they're gonna update it, and then they're gonna use Sledgehammer's updated engine if it does well on future games. Because Sledgehammer, from what it seems like, is they are a tester. They seem to be like, okay, we want to test a new feature in our Call of Duty games. Let's get Sledgehammer to fucking
They're the beta company.
Well, yeah, like they're a new studio and everything. They get to try out the new. Okay, I wish that that didn't happen. That just.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I always just like spam square whenever I die.
To me, whenever I play Crucible.
I wish in Crucible you could revive teammates in normal gameplay again. But yeah, back to what I was saying. It's like, I think that basically Sledgehammer is like, hey, we're gonna do frickin', we want to try out this. Like, we think this would be a cool idea, but all of our main titles have passed, and we want to try it out, so we're gonna use your title to do it.
Alright,
like,
bet.
In World War II, they came out with a lot of frickin' things that are in Black Ops, Cold War.
Yeah.
Ground War. It was probably a Modern Warfare thing, I think. I don't know where Ground War came from.
Sounds like a Modern Warfare thing.
But just the general enjoyment of like a larger playlist, you know, of people and everything. Ground War was also, I think it was one of the titles for, one of the game mode titles for War in World War II. Because in War, it was, it went from like a 66 to 18 versus 18, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like 18 players all playing, so like 9v9.
I think they kind of ripped that off from Battlefield, though.
See, War, well, just the general objective-based gaming mode is like kind of a simplistic thing, but it was such a nice addition to the game that just made it where you, like, I don't know, like, you had something to do. Like, if you didn't play objective, your team lost. So it made you play objective. That's like the one thing that I just I don't understand when people just don't do. It's like, why are you not playing objective?
Why are you annoying me to this extent?
Why do you exist?
Me, whenever I look in the mirror. Why are you the way that you are? Sometimes I just love Warlock. Like, oh, Icarus Dash, I love it. But at the same time, why do you exist? Give me that heavy ammo.
Yeah, for Witch Queen, I hope that we see more weapon usability. Like, I want to... Maybe a new weapon archetype, you know? Like,
Poison.
that'd be kind of... No, like, not... When I say weapon archetype, meaning, like, you know, they came out with grenade launchers. Grenade launchers were never in D1, and in D2 they came out with them. Yeah. So, like, new weapon archetypes are really cool.
I'm just trying to think of some... a railgun? I'm just trying to think.
Linear fusion rifles are like a railgun.
I'm just trying to think what hasn't been done. Like, we have practically every weapon type that is in real life.
Titans could actually get class-specific melee weapons, like exclusive to these classes. And then
wait, how about a knife?
like a whole weapon archetype that is exclusive to class. Because now that they brought back class-exclusive heavy weapons, like the class-exclusive swords, like the tusk.
I have an idea of a weapon type that they could put in. Crossbows.
Yeah, like, hunters could get crossbows, warlocks could get, like, an orb.
Alright, Eris, get your rock off my map.
I don't know what warlocks could do. They're, I don't know.
Scout rifles were their thing.
Well, what do you think a warlock could really do?
Magic.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Like, the orb could do, like, elemental stuff.
Like, I'm just like when I think of a warlock, I just think of Zenyatta from Overwatch.
Yeah.
That's what comes to my mind.
But freaking one thing that I would love to see Titans finally get, ooh, I almost died there, is a hammer.
Yeah. But y'all already like a warhammer? Like a new melee weapon?
Yeah. A warhammer would be great.
I mean, what wasn't the rumor, like before the Hammer of Proving was a thing? People thought we were getting an exotic hammer.
Yeah. I would ultimately love to actually see us get a hammer.
But you got a super you got two supers that have hammers.
Well, one, we have our first super is a D1 super.
Oh yeah.
And
technically
then
you have two.
The mini hammer and then big hammer. Okay?
We got the Black & Decker and then we got the sledgehammer.
Yeah. So we could just generally get like a warhammer, kind of like a big hammer.
You can get a pair of brass knuckles. How about that?
Hey, it'd be cool. It'd be interesting, actually. Dual wield, the first dual wield
because
weapon.
you have to think about what your class type is basically about. Titans, they punch things.
All of our exotics
Warlocks have magic. Hunters, we bitch and moan and we do nothing, and somehow get credit.
Yeah, they could be like a sorcerer and freaking use this like gravity ball.
Oh, hunters could get ballistic knives.
Yeah, basically, that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys get like...
Yeah, but crossbows make more sense.
Yeah, crossbows would be cool. Then you could be all fucking Vampire Slayer Van Helsing.
Yeah.
Now, begin the rite of proving.
I don't know. Like I would like. It's a shame that like Thorn is such a rare type of like ammo to use.
Nobody started the rite of
I
proving.
thought I did.
Start the right of proving.
Like fucking Thorn, Poisons, and Burns. Like, I'd love to see that as a super, but at the same time, I'd love to see that as an ammo type. Like, say, for bows or crossbows, you have poison arrows. I'd love to see specific, like a new specific kind of bow to use. Like, if you think about it, we have the light bow, the heavy bow.
We already have a poison bow. We already have one.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
What?
By Monarch.
Yeah, I suppose. But Lemonarch's a fucking annoyance. Fucking hate Lemonarch. Especially going against it in Crucible. Ugh.
We all don't like Monarch. It doesn't neglect
like Leviathan's
the fact
breath
that it's
is
so
cool, but it's underutilized because of how slow the draw time is. What kind of gun would you like to see in Destiny? An Uzi.
Yeah, the fucking Mac 10.
A deagle. But if you think about it, Kaka gun is already a deagle.
The tries to be the deagle. Well, we all know the Ace of Spuds is the real deagle.
Yeah, but Hawkmoon makes sense, cause Hawkmoon, Deagle, they're both the same burb. I think. Is there a difference between a hawk and an eagle?
Though. Yes.
Huh. They're both birds of prey. That's all I got going for me. Oh crap, I forgot to slot a thing into my hammer. God damn it. Do I even have my hammer?
Excellent.
This just in, Mans does not have a hammer.
Why do you think we did the first one in the entire thing and not the playlist?
Keep up the good
Oh, right. We're actually not doing the playlist, right?
Right.
Yeah, I just need to do one more. I have 68% done already.
Yep.
And then I just need to go kill 3 people in comp. Then that's it. My Warlock is done. Then I can move on to my Teton.
I think, yeah. One attitude that I'm starting to like seeing coming from freaking the community is like they're trying to be more positive when they get crapped on.
Oh yeah.
Like it's the toxicity that sprouts up from this whole hacker business and cheater business that's going on, is that you can't trust anybody.
No.
Like, it's hard to trust anybody. And it's hard to definitely trust, like, it's sometimes hard to trust streamers, too. Even ones that you've been watching for a long time. Like, look at Bakken. Bakken has been in the Destiny community for the past 7 years. He's been here since the beginning. So, like, for him to be added as a cheater by Bungie, it just goes to show that it's like, not everyone is as they seem.
Oh, we lost a member of the clan. Okay.
Oh, did we?
One came in just for the loot and then left.
Ah.
You're a piece of shit.
He's so garbage.
You are just a mongoloid of a human being. And I hope your family don't have a nice Christmas.
Why do you gotta be so rude? Don't you know he's human too?
I'm not gonna marry her anyway.
Behemoth. I love Behemoth. It's my favorite battleground. This was such a crappy thing to... Like, yeah, it was cool when it came out. Like, yeah, it's your first mission that you do of the season. Now it's just... They're too long. I'm like a renegade AC-130 right now. I'm just raining rockets.
you know when you walk into your freaking Warmind cells, they just auto-explode?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me just there. I was kind of just pimp chimping.
Well, you definitely were pimp chimping right there.
I don't even know what hit me. I shot my rocket, and for some reason, it just blew up. And it said that the feckin', whatever the hell the ships are called, said it killed me. Thresher, that's what they're called? Thresher. Yes, it is. Thresher. For the longest time, when I first started playing this game, I thought they were called Thrashers. I never paid attention to the names.
I fanned over this game when it initially released, and I stood around for a long while too before I left.
Dude, honestly, I'm surprised that I actually stuck out and played countless hours, having my review just constantly be Destiny. Like, playing this through all the bad, the Curse of Osiris, the Warmind, everything, Forsaken.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't stick around, and that's probably a good thing.
It was so rough, dude. Destiny 2 was so close to being shut down before Forsaken happened.
Well, like, on the outside, dude, it basically seemed like, you know, it's what you see a lot in the comment section. It's like, man, people are still playing this game. Like, after just seeing so much bad come from it, after it came out, and it was doing rough at the start, and, you know, it's like, you know, everyone was like, man, Destiny 2 is just, like, doing really bad right now, there's just no content, they're doing all this, but it's just not enough. Yeah. And then, eventually, Forsaken came out, and that's what I hear, it's like, oh, it's changed fix again. How do these things just auto-lock onto me? They're like, no.
Dude, it's Cabals.
He got me with his Cabal, and I did not like that.
No. I had to Alt F4 on that real quick.
Alt F4 on this man quickly.
Mans must be Alt F4.
Well, no, they just Alt F5 my ass.
they pressed numlock and you just froze and died.
Oh, whoa. Oh,
yeah,
big boy in the middle.
Whoa, guys!
Yeah.
He's touched with toasty ball. Hey, nice. Give me the ting. Cause the ting do go scraw. Oh, dude, like, I did so much in this game. I did all the quests after doing the campaign. Like, got Mida, got Rat King, got fucking Sturm.
Oh yeah, no, I remember doing all of that. I remember doing the when they came out with Masterwork gear, and this was a big thing.
Like, I sat through people all running the same better devils in PvP. Like, there was no random rolls.
Oh yeah, no, I remember when we didn't have random rolls. We had a set thing. When you saw somebody using the weapon, you knew what weapon to pull out to counter it, because it was just the same weapon all around.
Oh yeah.
And that's what they were going for. I'm on the fence about it. On some aspects, I get where they were going, and I appreciate it from Destiny 1. Because people like to run it with rose-tinted glasses, but Destiny 1 PvP had its fucking ups and downs mad hard. The PvP was, after we left it, man, it still is, not in the best of states.
Last season was so rough. Like, it was mad to see, like... Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you, Carl removed me on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, no, he removed me too.
Wowery.
Oh, that was a while ago. I just don't even care about it, man. I really just, when I think about it, I'm like, okay, Carl just probably wasn't the best of people to, like, you know, try and be close friends with. He can be a cool guy and everything like that, but he doesn't really seem like he can pick the best of friends to support him around him, and freaking, he's always, generally the way he is. Like, that's kind of Carl. But, like, and freaking,
Excuse me.
his views are, for me personally, like, his views are just getting to, like, the levels up where it's like, dude, okay, you need to kind of, like, step back and just think about what you just said, dude. Like, I'm not gonna really go into specifics about it, but like,
oh yeah,
yeah,
we'll just leave it.
Yeah, like realistically, but like that's just pretty much where I left it. I'm like, okay, after everything that happened with his buddy Orion there and all that,
I honestly forgot
okay.
his name, to be honest.
I didn't really care for the guy. The dude just seemed like in
Dick.
and of himself. Well, yeah, he seemed like a complete dick. Basically he talked shit about all of Carl's friends to Carl. Carl would join along because that's his
Bro,
friend.
I remember that
like
argument that you and Orion had while we were playing Firebase. Jeez.
Multiple arguments, man. Even after the dude faked apologized, and you can tell it's fake. But nah, dude like acted like he was like, oh, it's all good, man, it's all good. But like, when you're not, when he thinks you're not around or anything, he'll basically just sit there and talk mad shit about you. And that's what got
the fact
to
that he
me.
called us completion, completionists, elitists.
No, he called us elitist.
That was so gay.
Well, no, it's like, hey man, hey, you want to get your levels up quickly. That was the thing. It's like, you want to get leveled up quickly. You want to be able to do all these cool things. You want to be able to survive a bit more and all that. And that's what I was trying to do, and that was the main objective. Is like, hey, I'll boost you up in level quickly. We'll get you all done through this. It's not that we're gonna freaking do anything that's like super extensive or anything like that. It won't take long to get you leveled up and get you all your stuff. But freaking basically Orion kept sitting there, it's like, oh man, you can just use whatever you want, it's okay. And it's like, well, to do the specific thing we're doing,
to do this Easter egg.
Yeah, so like...
It was the Firebase Easter egg, it was trying to do it.
No, we were trying to do Outbreak.
Was it Outbreak? I thought it was Firebase.
No, it was Outbreak.
Okay.
But like, in the initial part of it, it's like, the initial time of Outbreak, man, you ran the house. Because...
You still kinda do.
You still run the house, there's a lot of other cool things that are really good too.
Yeah.
But like, realistically, man, it's like, you ran it at that time because everything after like round 3, just completely wiped the floor with your damage. It was like, oh, I'm just gonna sweat this off, man. I don't even know what you're doing. What are you doing, bruh? Like, you pecking me? You tickling me? And that's legitimately what it was doing. So it's like, man, you just basically need to do the thing that's just gonna do the most DPS, because we're gonna be going through these rounds quickly. It was before they did some initial changes that made it a bit more difficult to go through rounds quickly.
Yeah.
But after, like, because they nerfed the Howler was just blazing through rounds like it was no tomorrow.
I'm just so fucking mind-boggled that he called us fucking elitists. I'm sorry, but we just play the game. We've spent time understanding it.
What I really just hate is that basically someone is there talking shit about your friends and freaking you ain't doing anything about it, and you're just sitting there doing it with them. So it's like, might as well, like, I heard Carl kind of defend me, but man, if you're just gonna let your friends kind of like do that, and you're not gonna do anything to change that, then yeah. Your friend has it coming of people fucking getting mad at him and raging on him. Like, dude, yeah. So that's why that's why I don't talk to him anymore. If he's when he's not that kind of person, you can realize that he was that kind of person, then Yeah, hey, I'm always here, man, but if you're gonna be that kind of person, then you can stay that kind of person, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Alright, time for one comp game.
We have to do comp.
Comp or Nightfalls?
Just any Nightfall, does it say difficulty specific?
Just says complete Crucible Glory playlist activities, Nightfall Strikes, or matches in Trials of Osiris. We're gonna do 3 Adept Nightfalls?
We're gonna do 2 Adept Nightfalls. This is your second character. Progression goes faster.
Even though it's only looking for 3 of them.
No. That's the thing, is that with the progression, like the sped up progression, on your last character, you will only need to do 1.
Right.
And then for Blinding Well, maybe 1. 1, maybe 2. For Battlegrounds, 1. Like, it is ridiculous how quickly they allow you to get
That's why I'm saving all of my goddamn Solstice keys for my blue set and my Titan.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking of getting that Steam Deck.
Oh, Jesus. I heard the price tag and I was like, nope, no thank you, I'm out.
It's a mobile PC. What do you expect the price point to be?
Dip potato chip, I'm out. That's a hard Alt F4 on me.
I'm getting the metal price on it. Because there is performance differences of price points. If you are a budget gamer, the first option is probably your best bet. Because if you're a budget gamer, you're not too worried about specs. You're worried about if it's going to do the thing you want it to do for the price point you want.
Yeah.
When you are what I'll call a gamer, and you play a lot of video games, probably have some semblance of ADHD, you're concerned about hardware. You're concerned about specs. Because you notice the differences in experiences when you have these different pieces of hardware. Like, with my TV, it was 1080p, 49 inches at 60 hertz. Not a bad TV. It was LED. I've had it for a long time. My parents have had it for a long time. It's been around. My monitor, on the other hand, is what was it? It's 1080p, full HD, with 240 hertz. Now the difference of there is the full HD and the 240 hertz, because the full HD and 240 hertz allow for HDR. And when you have HDR going, it kind of blends in with that 240 hertz to make a smoother, more it's like more above 1080p in display. Like, I could watch 4K resolution video, and I'm ultimately getting a way better display, a way better experience than I would with a normal 1080p display. And that to me is worth it, which is why I'm getting the middle price, because it comes with the NVMe .2 SSD inside of it, which is a smaller SSD. Like, you can go out and you can buy an SSD, and it's basically, it looks like a slightly bigger cell phone battery. And freaking, that's what that is. But an M.2 SSD is smaller than a stick of RAM.
Yeah.
So when the PS5 finally gets the upgrade to do it, the update, because it has a hardware to do it, doesn't have the upgrade to enable the feature. I'm going to be able to take the black plate off of the front of my PS5, and there's going to be a little like slot where I can screw in an NVMe.2 SSD, and that will grant me more storage and also allow me to have a faster SSD than if I was using an external hard drive.
Yeah.
So instead of slamming all of my games into my internal SSD for the PS5, which, by the way, is the fastest, currently the fastest, one of the fastest, if not the fastest SSD on the market, which is why that it is hard for them to find compatible SSDs in that category that can do what they want, because no NVMe at the time when they launched, no NVMe.2 slot SSD would read and write that fast like the internal SSD that the PS5 has.
Yeah.
When you gather a lot of random, well, not random knowledge, a lot of just knowledge on
Knowledge.
knowledge. No, I make very conscientious purchases when I'm buying expensive products.
Yeah.
Like, PS5 was a very thought out buy, not just a impulse buy. Alright, I will do this, and then what do you need to do?
3 Nightfalls or kill 3 Guardians in comp.
Alright, we will do... Remember, it's 2 Nightfalls because of your upgraded progression, because you did your first character.
Oof.
Yeah, so the way it works is when you do your first character, it's 3. When you do your second character, it's 2. When you do your third character, it's 1.
Big oof.
Install Splitgate.
Hmm?
You should install Splitgate if you have the space for it.
Let me check. What is my download like right now? Yeah, I only need to do an extra 10 gig. If I wasn't playing Destiny right now, it'd probably go a bit quicker.
Have kill streaks, man. Like, not actual kill streaks, but like, if you want a kill streak, it's like the classic, like, killing spree.
Pentakill.
Like, yeah. Man, it's the it's classic Halo feel. It's a Halo ripoff. I'm not gonna lie. It's a hard Halo ripoff, but not a Halo ripoff at the same time because they don't have any of the Halo guns.
Mm-hmm.
They have whatchamacallit, they have the battle rifle, which is a 3-burst, the assault rifle, which is your, it's your fully automatic weapon. Then they have like I'm just gonna call it a scout rifle. I don't know what to call those things. Marksman rifle, really. They have a plasma rifle. I have a few weapons, but I haven't seen some of them in the maps. I think they might be in different game modes, which you do unlock by playing the game. You don't unlock all playlists. But I think my favorite game mode is Team Shoddy Sniper.
Right.
Because all you have is a sniper rifle and a shoddy. And the shoddy, if you're pretty close, is a one-hit. Sniper rifle can be a one-hit if you get a headshot. It's normally a 2-tap. And then, yeah, like, I think the main mechanic of what they really want to go with, and it's like their big thing, is this whole portal system, basically.
Right.
Like, think about actual Portal. Like, think about what the game Portal.
Oh, I love
and just
Portal.
think about the portals from Portal, and basically adding them to Halo.
Let me run tactical for you. I've
Right.
scoped the place out already.
So, you can cross-map Portal kill somebody.
Yikes.
Like, somebody's camping in the fucking back of the map, but they're near one of the walls that you can portal onto and everything. You just portal at the back of them and fucking kill them. It's hilarious. I haven't really gotten too many portal kills, because it's a little, like, I think people get smart to it, and, like, I haven't learned portal placement all too well. But there is ranked for it. Like, casual play is like, is like all the game modes, but then there's like actual ranked play. Which is cool, because it's like, it's not just, non-skill based matchmaking. I feel bad. I'm a shit gamer. Thank you.
Train.
Whoever thought that was a good idea, you're the one who threw that paper.
You came out of that hoe. Please no more train. I don't want any more train.
No more train, please.
No moss.
Yeah.
Oh, you hecking hecklord.
See, at least in this one, I can dodge train.
I don't have Sparrow, so me can't dodge train, so me grab Pike.
How do you not have Sparrow?
Goblin blew it up. Don't worry, gamers, I have arrived. It is I, Pike Boy. Ba -ba -ba -ba. Oh shit. Ah, you threw that paper.
Ah, I have saved you once again, my gamer.
Wow. I'm honestly just not paying attention to this game anymore at the moment. I'm just like, I want my armor set done. That's like my main goal for today. Just finish the armor set. And then I'll worry about my Titan on Friday. I am Darth Maul. I have 2 swords, yeet.
Be cool, maybe like a short sword for the hunters.
We have a katana. Like a proper katana.
You guys do.
Fuck Quick Fang.
Quick Fang is a freaking, pretty much a proper katana. It doesn't have the guard or anything on it that helps, but like...
Dude, PlayStation sent me an email asking me to pre-order Demon Slayer. I was like, that's a hard pass for me, gamer.
Important target, Guardian.
I'm thinking maybe getting into Ghost of Tsushima. They did just come out with the director's cut.
Yeah, like I was going to get it, like today, but like it was 35 quid. I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait for the sale.
So, the Reef captured some Red Legion.
Like,
apparently for completionists, Ghost of Tsushima will take 60 hours to do.
They took your tower.
I don't, like, yeah,
35
no,
for
like, I just want to pet that fox and play some multiplayer.
Wait, there's multiplayer?
Yeah.
What?
That's like that's end game of Ghost of Tsushima. It's like one of the main reasons
Is it co-op stuff?
Yeah.
Oh! Me needs PS5 plus Ghost of Tsushima. To Ghost of Tsushima. I'm just trying to think of alternate fucking meme names for everything.
Ghost of Matoshi.
Ghost of Petting Fox.
Apparently in preparation or like, you know, in freaking semblance for the director's cut, people have petted that fox like 55 million times.
Oh yeah.
And like, how many times can you pet that fox?
I would probably pet it about 15 times before actually moving on with the game. Not even a joke. Like, that's not even a meme.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna, like...
I'm gonna take a screenshot with it and shit. Me wants to pet the fox, please. In order to pet this fox, you must purchase Season Pass. Actually, one game I want to get back into playing and like finishing properly is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like, I just love Vikings.
I eventually need to finish Assassin's Creed Odyssey and then go do the DLC.
I just can't do it. Like, I have everything and the DLCs for that, but I just can't.
I paid $32 for the gold edition.
I paid like a tenner.
Yeah, I didn't pay too much for the gold edition, but like, man, going to like Atlanta sounds cool.
Oh
like,
yeah, but
I
the
really
game just sucks regardless.
Well, for me personally, I really did enjoy the story of it all. Like,
I don't have the story done.
Neither do I. I liked where it was going. I enjoyed the whole. Basically, I'm Fabio. You know, like, I was discarded from the Spartans, but now I've come back, and I even choose to help the people who even cast me out to rid themselves
welcome
of,
to 300.
to help, like, basically help rid this world of, like, Kree Templars.
Yeah, we must get rid of the Order of Ancients, but also, you're also in the middle of the plot of 300.
like, it's, man, and I love, like, seeing all these, because I really, really enjoy, Greek, I enjoy mythology in general, just, like, the cultures.
I'm a fan of Norse. I'm not really one for Greek.
Well, I like Greek and Roman mythology because they really are just, they're pretty much the same people. They're the same type of culture, just one chose to base their...
skewed differently.
Well, yeah, they all symbolize something slightly different. Like, their gods were more based on war because Rome was a war country, realistically. Like, it was focused on conquering and spreading the might of the Roman Empire, whereas the Greeks, you know, like, they did sacrifice and they did do a lot of horrible things.
They did feed babies
citizens.
to Zeus.
Like, they did a lot of horrible things to, the human race. Run, Peaky!
Yeet! I'm gonna just play with my orb then.
Looks like the trickster left you a present.
See you later, shitfucks. Have fun.
But she made me laugh.
There's excess glimmer. It's mine.
Hey, get ready for the biggest gunfight ever fought in prison.
Here
This
I
man,
come, gamers.
this man just damaged me with his guardian.
No, I wanted to hit the ground and die. I didn't want to slow down. God damn it! I wanted the Warden of Nothing bug. Hello, gamers. It is I, Yeet.
Can you come on out, please? Does anybody have a preaching player?
I do not. You missed.
Ooh, that was a really nice grenade toss.
There we go. Oh, it's done.
Oh, nice.
To the statue. One thing I need to do in Valhalla is to get Mjolnir. I need to do that.
I haven't touched Valhalla.
That's the only thing I'll say. Like, you can have like weapons of Norse mythology. Like, you can have Mjolnir, you can have Odin's spear, you can have all that. Wait, why is it telling me to go meditate at the thing when my Titan mark isn't finished? Did I just bug out the game?
No, it does that. Is your Titan mark not finished?
I mean, my bond isn't, no, but it's telling me to go meditate.
The quest is?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to the tower then.
It's like, hey, you may not be finished, but we think you're finished.
So, like, do you watch Loki 10p?
I do sometimes.
Did you watch his video when he was talking about that Reddit post that was talking about, like, more of a restructure of how Trials is to make it just, like, more people in the playlist at a time? Like, you know, instead of it just being so dead. Like, basically, he's like, man, we need more of these tokens even if you lose. But, like, hey, you need to, like, you know, he basically was like, fuck the 3 losses. We need the 7 wins. Just, you know, you lose flawless if you lose. That's just it. You can probably have a mercy card. I would enjoy having a mercy card. Maybe it forgives it. Just signifies you that it does, kind of thing. Maybe like a different outline.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I like the fact that, like, you know, you can still go for those 7 wins even if you lose. And even if when you get those 7 wins, you get the 7-win loot, but yet you don't get the chance to go flawless if you lost.
Yeah. What the? Ava, I'm trying to meditate at the thing. Are you fucking...
No.
Are you fucking kidding me? I actually have to go do another Nightfall? Oh, I hate you, game. That's irritating. I don't need all this crappy loot. Game tells you to go get your set of gear, but at the same time tells you to finish actually everything.
Thank you. Thank you. Ready? Oh, let me check right away.
Bungie, why?
How nice to see you.
What can I do for you, Warlock?
3 prime engrams, hell yeah. Give me all that loot. Well, I guess it's either go do another Nightfall or go kill 1 Guardian. Roth picks the Nightfall.
Yep.
Roth doesn't want to
Every
go into
time.
one comp game and then leave.
Nope, I don't want to get toxic. It's all PvP does to me nowadays, man. It's just make me toxic. It makes me angry. Don't want to be like that today. Just want to chill.
Big chill.
Well, yeah, man. It's like you can't trust anybody. That's just the way I feel. You know, it's like it's a justifiable thing. Like I can justify my non-trust of people when you can easily get a Cronus Zen or Strike Pack and cheat. Undetectable cheats on consoles, and fucking that's just it. No matter how much you report people, it doesn't matter. So like, I don't feel like, you know, having that just worry if I'm having to counter people who have perfect aim pretty much. Like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with the trust issues. I can trust that ad to be bullshit, and I know it bullshit, but at least I know it ain't cheating.
Yeah.
That's really the way that's just how I feel. It sucks that I feel this way. You know, I used to love PvP, but it's just become the whole like PvP genre is just hard to deal with.
It's the Chosen One and his ghost, still trying to save the universe.
Just the reef. Escaped prisoners are destabilizing the region.
I think realistically, like, it's just hard to go after these people who make the Cronus too, you know? Because, like, what damage have they done to your game that you can prove?
Yeah.
What money have you lost that you can say that you lost?
Oh yeah.
That's all it is to these companies anymore, man. Even Bungie. Even Bungie's just like, man, if we ain't losing that money, what does it really matter?
Yeah.
They love their game and all that, but if it ain't high up on the list, like the executives ain't freaking being like, you guys gotta fix this right the hell now, and the shareholders ain't, you know, clamoring for it to be fixed either, then it just ain't a priority. The way
Cosmo
business
enters the chat. Let me just stop you right there.
That'd be crazy, man. I'd be like, I did not invite you to this chat. How the hell did you hack? I would make a YouTube video about
Cosmo
it.
pulls out his fucking Jotun toaster and says, "This is why."
This is okay. So this is where all my my Bungie Eververse dollars are freaking going into, is Bungie toasters.
Like, all I really want, like, yeah, I want to help kids and all that, but at the same time, I can't fork out nearly €100 on a toaster. I just can't do it. No, Roth. I've already spent enough as is.
Yeah, with your year of Disney Plus.
Yeah. It'll be worth using down the line at some point.
I don't know.
My
I'm guessing
$dollars.
you've watched all The Mandalorian. I'm guessing.
No, I haven't yet. I haven't gotten down to sit down and watch it.
What Marvel movies have you not watched?
I've actually haven't watched a couple. I haven't seen all the Thor movies. Well, I've seen Ragnarok. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
I've watched Loki. I've watched I watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I need to watch WandaVision.
Well, what about Doctor Strange?
I haven't finished it.
Really?
I got like halfway through and I just couldn't get into it. It was fucking with my brain too much. Like, I know Marvel is going into the whole multiverse now, and
oh man,
Kang the
everybody
Conqueror
going
is
into
about.
This man just running. I don't care.
Like I know Kang is going to be the new baddie. Like, I just really want the new Spider-Man out. That's all I really want at the moment.
I like superhero movies somewhat.
Oh wait,
like,
Tom Holland's Spider-Man contract finishes after the new one. Fuck.
Yeah, they're entertaining. Realistically, the new superhero franchises and all that.
Yeah.
I'm just not the hugest fan of superhero movies. It's just because, like, I don't know what it is. My brain just does not like, well, generic things. Like, it just. Wow, I got struck by that train even though I was not even on the platform. Cool.
Like, it's just...
But it's because the way I see superhero movies is pretty much, there's like other fields of depth to them that are like above the generic, plane. But like, the way I see it is you're legitimately, it's the good guy, the bad guy. The good guy's always gonna win, even if it takes a movie or two. Even if they lose the first time, eventually these superheroes win. They beat the guy. They do the mission. But
yeah, like Endgame and all that shit.
It's boring. I hate it. I wouldn't want to just see the bad guy win all the time either. I'd want to actually.
Well, I mean,
see, like,
in Loki, the bad guy wins, I guess.
I haven't really watched Loki.
I sat down and watched all, like, 7 episodes.
Yeah.
There's only 7. I can't sit through a whole episode of WandaVision during the black and white episodes. They're too cringy.
I haven't even considered watching WandaVision.
Yeah, there's a theory going around that the events of the last episode of Loki and, like, the last episode of WandaVision, they happen at the same time.
That'd be cool. Cinematic universe stuff. Like, that's what makes Marvel probably one of the people that you want to watch.
Like, I'm not gonna watch I'm not gonna watch the new Venom movie because I don't give a fuck about Venom. I would like to see Venom in the MCU, but Sony have the rights, so more power to you guys.
Venom's cool. Like, realistically,
Carnage looks stupid. Carnage looks too red.
Well, Marvel's got the whole thing down when it comes to superhero movies, because they got this whole structured up freaking.
Oh yeah, they have the structure, they have the budget.
And it would be cool if we saw more of DC animated films. I feel like that's where they play stronger.
I want Justice League, like the Justice League TV show. I want that back.
They want to do these kind of like dark superhero stories on film.
Well,
I like that. Honestly, because DC has some really fucking dark universes. Like I feel like it goes a little darker.
Batman Who Laughs, specifically.
Well, not even just that specifically. It's just like other aspects of like other multiverse iterations of some superheroes. Like, have you ever seen or read? Have you read any of the Black Lantern comics?
I didn't even know Black Lantern was a thing.
Oh yeah, there's multiple.
I know there's multiple Lantern Corps, but I didn't know there was a black one.
Yep.
Like, did you see that the new Doctor?
Cliche. It's all.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's all cliche. It's like it's death. Yeah, that's all their whole thing.
Did you see that the new Doctor Strange movie is actually going to be Marvel's first horror movie?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, they're stepping into the horror genre because of the whole multiverse and all that stuff. Like, according to Elizabeth Olsen, who plays Wanda, apparently this is the script is fucking nuts.
Victory. Well
Like, apparently it's the freakiest script she's ever read,
One
apparently.
second.
Oh. We lost him, boys. Back it in.
You face final round. A mighty
Cabal warrior challenges you. Ah, don't hurt me. That's my no-no square. Anybody who's joined the stream, I probably won't be on much longer. Just finishing this up and then I'll be on Friday. Gotta get my vaccine tomorrow and all that stuff, so yeah.
You fought. Won. Your treasure.
Roth, get your loot. Ah. I swear to God if I die. Oh, I'm okay. Ugh. Go.
An old friend is here. Judgment at hand.
There we go, and we're done. Thank God.
What's your scam? You always have one.
No scam.
My guardian just annihilated a small army to kill one servitor. You have an army?
Hey, another empty vessel.
I just wanted to help one of my favorite.
Who's the tower,
guardians out.
please?
Guy can't do that? I thought this was a new golden age. Be kind to each other. Am I right?
I'm sorry.
You're the sorriest thing I ever saw. Meditate. Yes.
Yeah, get that armor.
Give me. Oh. Ah, there it is. Fix the shader. Alright, going into transmog. Put that shader back on. How does this look? Jack Arena. Nope, don't like the blue. So I'm gonna throw Amethyst Veil back on. Hell yeah. Alright, lovely. That's that done. I'll sort out the mods another time. I have the glow for my boots already. I need to get the glow for everything else. I need to do a dungeon, a raid, Master Nightfall, and Lost Sectors. I'll do them
Yes.
tomorrow or something. Or Friday, whichever.
Checking right now.
Or I'll do them probably next week, because I need to get my Titan set done.
Yeah, once you get one set, well, get the one set done first and then do your Titan. Your Titan will just be the easier one, you know?
Need something new? Eververse has it.
Because you'll be able to blaze through your Titan set. Once you have your Warlock done.
Well, my Warlock is done, technically. It's just the Magnificent set I need to finish. That's it. Right, so I'm gonna move my SMG to my Titan. Go get the helmet, and do all that stuff. Alright, that drop. Oh, why did that drop a power level below the set I had? Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with that. What the fuck? I'm confused by that. Right, so we swap over to Titan. Change character. I'm on the way. Yep.
Gotta go.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. I will be on Friday.
Sounds good.
Okie dokie.